city has an incredibly effective relationship with the Chamber of Commerce, is easy to work with and very supportive of the businesses. Serving the general community and also working with the businesses is really a fine balance. The businesses represent the vitality of the city, the future of the city, the economic health of the city.
Families love Miller Dutra because it's been in the Half Moon Bay community for years. They want to be local, they want to be taken care of. Everyone knows everyone, it's a family feel.
My parents really love taking care of the community, and they also worked to start Sunrises, which is a low-cost dental clinic for people that can't afford regular dental care. It's not about money or anything else, it's just he wanted to take care of the people in the community, and that was one more way that he could help take care of those people.
Just like a movie, just like a storybook, we are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero.
So Sea Hugger, we're a community. We're a community of like-minded people that love the ocean and are concerned about the health.
Like with all communities, we're all in a great change right now.
Alice is new to the Chamber of Commerce as we get to partner with community businesses to make our home a special place.
Thank you so very much for coming to our annual Recognition Awards dinner, celebrating excellence in business and community service alike. Now that I have completed my first full year, I'm excited to say that day 1 to day 365 have exceeded all of my highest expectations and for my new community, and I really appreciate you all for that. The number one question I have gotten asked since moving here from Carmel was, what's different? And my answer is always the same. The people here are amazing, wonderful, kind, and the nicest people I have ever met, and I am happy to be a part of this community. And that comes with a lot of experience because I have moved 19 times in 39 years, so I've experienced a lot of communities. So I am ecstatic to call this community, and most of all of you, my home. I would like to thank some very, very special, important people that have come out tonight to celebrate with us. So if you belong to one of the 5 categories I call out, please stand up so that we can celebrate you. May the current or past Chamber Board members please stand up. Any business that has been a Chamber strategic partner, please stand up, and please continue to stand. This will go fast. If you're a Chamber member, please stand up. If you work here, please stand up. If you live here, please stand up. And if you just love the Coastside, please stand up. So you all are the Chamber of Commerce. You are our guiding force. You're the reason why we do this. You're the reason why I get up in the morning. And without you, none of this would be possible. So as much as we are celebrating the 10 beautiful people who will be receiving recognition today, I also celebrate all of you. Thank you. So with that note, I would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Republic Services, who has supported the Chamber on a number of events and programs and are constantly there supporting us. And I would like to invite Michael Mahoney to come up and give a few words.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. It's an honor here to be here, and on behalf of the Republic team, I wanted to welcome everyone here to the 57th Annual Awards. One of the best events that we get to go to all night. We have so many friends here on the coast, so many organizations that we've got to work with. And I wanted to, first and foremost, I wanted to introduce Monica DeVincenzi, who runs our municipal sales department. She does a fantastic job, and our team as well. Vanessa is brand new to the company here. Go ahead and stand up. Yolanda Ponce, Alma, Janine, I think most people know Janine, board member as well. Her husband, Brian. And I had a chance to talk briefly with the mayor, and I see the mayor and 3 or 4 of the council members there, and I wanted to let you know that with John Dowdy here and Jennifer Chong, they administer our contract here, the franchise with Half Moon Bay. They do a phenomenal job. They're right on top of it. I couldn't say anything more. I also wanted to thank Chrysalin for having us. It's a great honor. Monica's got a couple things to say here about the table.
Okay, so I'll make it quick. So when you get ready to leave at the end of the night, if you look around at your tables, you'll see the orchids. I will let you duke it out amongst your tables, but whoever's birthday is closest to today can take home the orchids.
I would like to thank the rest of our sponsors. I would like to thank the IDES Society for allowing us to use their beautiful facility and supporting us on this journey. I would like to thank HMB Media, who produced all of the videos that you will see tonight about our award winners. Thank you very much. I would like to thank Bayroll Travel, Half Moon Bay Winery. I would like to thank Home Helpers, Bartera Winery, Botus Construction, Miss Heidi Kuiper, Pacific Oaks Memory Care, Puente, San Mateo Credit Union, Shepherd Family Dentistry, Alafano Technology for our wonderful sights and sounds, Aztec Gardening, and Pacific Coast TV. All of them made this event possible. Welcome up to the stage, the 2020 Chamber Board Chair, Mr. Nate Surdy.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Nate Surdy. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Crystalline. Let's have another round of applause for our Rockstar CEO. Year 1, yes. So right now, just to get into it, I'm going to go ahead and recognize and thank our retiring board members from this year. I've had the pleasure of being on the board of directors for 3 years now. This is going to be my 4th year, and it's been an incredible group, or is an incredible group, and I'd like to recognize Heidi Kuiper as our outgoing board member, and also Rob Genovese as well. Heidi is our local State Farm representative, and Rob owns and operates Coastside.net. And they both have, Heidi, how many years? Yes. 17 years on the board. So let's give it up for Heidi. Rob's not here, so there we go. So, and thank you also to our incoming board of directors. If you can please come up when called, we are going to take a photo. For this year, we have Janine Manix Kingston, Brian Bodis, Janine Manix Kingston with Republic Service, Brian Bodis with Bodis Construction, Peggy Milne with Home Helpers in Home Care, Ginger Miniletti with Bay World Travel, Dana Dahl with Beach House Hotel, our newest board member, David Gorsuch with Half Moon Bay Distillery, Judith Guerrero with Coastside Hope, an incredible nonprofit here on the coast, Rita Mancera with Puente de la Costa Sur, also wonderful, Chris Michelson, political consultant, Diane Passon with Half Moon Bay Media, and Brian Shepard with Shepard Family Dentistry, and myself. Let's take a picture, guys. Right here. You know, I get often asked, Nate, why should I join the chamber? And my answer every time is, if you're a business, it never hurts to have others advocating to keep your business community thriving. It's well worth the fee and value created. Thank you all here, and here's to an exciting 2020.
Now we want to recognize some of the 2019 strategic partners. These are an extraordinary group of people who provide additional support to the Chamber to help with some of the goals. Chamber's super grateful, and we look forward to another big year. If you have a representative from any of these companies, please come on up and accept kind of a token of our gratitude, okay? So from the diamond level, the city of Half Moon Bay. Can I get one person from the city of Half Moon Bay up here to accept? From the platinum level, the county of San Mateo. There we go. Wait, is that the mayor, you guys? Oh my God, am I allowed to look directly at him? I don't even know. Congratulations, boss. Let's see. From the gold level, Half Moon Bay Brewing Company, Republic Services, an establishment you can see from my house, Sam's Chowder House, Tri-Counties Bank. Oh, by the way, Sam's, congratulations on the new sign. It looks amazing. It looks amazing, you guys. Goldworks from the silver level, Hassett Hardware, Jackson Robertson Realtor Caldwell Banker, Mullins Bar and Grill. Just come on up when I call your business. The Ritz-Carlton, Half Moon Bay. From the bronze level, Alifano Technologies, Crucial Creative, Granola's Coffee House, a Half Moon Bay Beautification Committee, Half Moon Bay Building and Garden, Half Moon Bay IDES Society, Heidi Kuiper, State Farm Insurance, the Mavericks House, New Leaf Community Markets, Old Princeton Landing Public House and Grill, Pacific Oaks Memory Care, and San Mateo Credit Union. Come on up, you guys, and keep the applause going. We appreciate it. This is the Bev Cunha Ashcroft Achievement Award. This award goes out to an outstanding individual who has volunteered for the community during most of their life, an individual who has gone above and beyond the call of duty on many different levels, volunteering for the betterment of the community. Past recipients have included Naomi Patridge, Carol Younghold, and the person receiving the award has no idea that it's happening, and that is my favorite part. So welcome back Chrislyn to the stage from the Half Moon Bay Chamber of Commerce to present the award.
Thank you. So this is a little bit of a cheat because I'm supposed to find presenters that know the person and it's all sentimental. And when this one came down the line, I said, I want to do it. I like this person, and I have very special things to say about them, so I'm snagging this one for myself. So this person is somebody that I met on day 1 of coming here. And this person gave me the biggest, warmest bear hug I've ever received in my life. And I knew instantaneously that this was going to be awesome. This person has done more things for the community as a part of the many groups that they belong to than could ever be listed. However, when the name is said, I know you will all have a laundry list of good deeds this person has done, and you will know exactly why they are receiving this award. So it is my very, very proud honor, I'm kind of happy I got through it without a tear, to give this award to Mr. Cameron Palmer.
Totally unnecessary, thank you. I'm like you guys, I do what I do around here because I love doing it. And I feel like I've had my share of awards, so let's make this the last one, okay? I don't need any more awards. I really don't. But to get an award named after Bev, it means a lot to me. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Cameron Palmer, and I'm president of the Half Moon Bay Beautification Committee, and that's what brought me here tonight, all of my board of directors, and we're all here to pay respects to the Chamber of Commerce in Half Moon Bay for all they do. They caught me off guard. They gave me an award tonight, which is really nice. The Bev Ashcraft Community Service Award is very special to me because Bev is on our pumpkin committee. In fact, she's the founding member of the Pumpkin Festival, so it was a very gratifying thing to get this award. So, thank you.
All right, the next award is the Bert Carley Volunteer of the Year Award. This award's going to go out to an outstanding individual who has continually volunteered their time and energy countless times to the Chamber throughout the year. Past recipients have included Peggy Milne, Roy Truitt, and please welcome to the stage Peggy Milne from Home Helpers to present the award.
Good evening. My name is Peggy Milne, and I'm the owner of Home Helpers. Tonight, I have the great pleasure of announcing the Bert Carley Volunteer of the Year Award. As we all know, a volunteer is someone who freely gives of their own time to benefit another person or an organization. Our chamber has a very small permanent staff, and we rely very heavily on the work of our volunteers so that we can provide so many services and benefits to the business community, local government, residents, and tourists alike. While we do have lots of loyal volunteers, I promise you that there is always room for many more. There are committees to join, events to organize, and you can help in big and small ways. Whatever time you might have to give, we will happily take. All of this brings me to our award winner tonight. This is a person who freely gives of her time and has been doing it for many years. This is not actually her first chamber award. She has been a longtime member of another local chamber in a different city and was given their Chamber Member of the Year award in 2012. She joined our chamber in 2014 and has been an active volunteer and ambassador ever since. In 2019, she took over the chair position of our ambassadors committee, and by now, Many of you will know that this award is for Laura Marley of Legal Shield.
We've got the finger on the pulse on the Coastside. Come join us.
So, before I get off the stage, however, I'd like to say a couple more things about Laura. Laura is the kind of person who steps up immediately whenever she's asked. She is a dedicated and hardworking volunteer. I've seen her at every single event this past year, and she's always looking for more ways to help. She is actively working to improve and grow our Ambassadors Committee, so I'm sure she'd love to talk to any of you who would like to join the committee. There's plenty of room. She truly cares for our community and for our members. She is highly professional.
We're all in a great change right now.
Oh, there she is talking. Quiet, Laura. I'm almost finished. She is highly professional and operates with honesty and personal integrity. Laura truly represents the best of our volunteers and deserves our applause and congratulations for her outstanding contribution to our chamber in 2019. Congratulations, Laura.
Come join us.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Laura.
We are actively recruiting. You think I need it? I remember Peggy being very surprised last year getting this reward. I am shocked, honestly. I do this because of the love of community, love of business. I'm a longtime Coastsider, came here in 1966. So Half Moon Bay means everything to me. But being a business owner, I became a business owner about 10 years ago, and after selling insurance for 40 years. And Half Moon Bay has made our family, my husband of 33 years, my two children of 30 and 24, so happy that we're here and connected to the community through the chamber. So all of us, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to go recruit a new member and send me some ambassadors because we're building. Thank you so much.
So I am here to announce the recipient of the Bev Miller Civic Achievement Award. In the last year, I had the pleasure to personally and professionally get to know Bev much, much more than I did before. She is incredibly kind, has a warm heart, and definitely has a lot of sass. I am honored to be presenting this award to the next recipient. Like my story from earlier, I cited that there is a new generation of people on the Coastside who will frame the future for our community and kids. As all of you know, Half Moon Bay has had their share of administrative employees come and go, and we are truly blessed to have someone like Matthew to be in his role as Deputy City Manager. Matthew and I have known each other since middle school. We played countless games of basketball together. We have connected throughout the years, whether it was professionally or sharing our family stories, and we have many of the same friends. I think if you asked all of our friends about Matthew, they would all say the same thing, that he is also kind, has a warm heart, but maybe just a little bit more humor than sass. He is level-headed, and you could pretty much count on him for anything. He is an excellent father and husband, and it's been a pleasure seeing him also establish his role professionally. As a local, he understands the culture on the Coastside and understands what we all need on the political field. About a year ago, I went to a city council workshop about their 2019 goals mostly about housing and development and homelessness, and I was very impressed by his candor and how he controlled himself. I've also seen him on meetings through YouTube handle his role like a pro. If you guys were ever interested, you know, they do have city council meetings on YouTube. What has impressed me so much this year is that he has continuously worked together with Crystalline and our chamber to help bridge a relationship between us and the city. He understands what it takes to be a part of this community and realizes the power of relationship building. We could have not asked for a better advocate for our organization. I would like to present the Bev Miller Civic Achievement Award to my main man, Matthew.
In my role as Deputy City Manager, I oversee the city's recreation division. Get to work on a lot of great community events. Here at Mac Dutra Plaza, we hold our community concerts, events that are free and accessible to everybody. The Posada event is wonderful. We're looking forward to doing more. The Night of Lights is one of my favorites. I also oversee our community services division. We work with the nonprofits in town. We work with outreach to specialized communities, the homeless, the Latino community. The more we engage and communicate and work with the individuals in our community and the businesses, we're going to find the right balance so that everybody's needs are met in a way that best serves the community.
Ow, ow! He won up me, by the way. He has a tie.
My role as Deputy City Manager, I oversee the city's recreation division.
Check this out. Look at this.
Here at Mac Dutra Plaza, we hold our
I also have
events that are free and accessible.
one award that I want to present to this guy.
Wonderful.
This is awesome. The Half Moon Bay Library has asked the chamber to also present the O from the original Half Moon Bay Library. Not that he actually went there, but look at this. It's an O, and it's from our library. And how cool is that?
Serving the general community and also working with the businesses is really a fine balance. The businesses represent the vitality of the city, the future of the city, the economic health of the city. The more we engage and communicate and work with the individuals in our community and the businesses, we're going to find the right balance so that everybody's needs are met in a way that best serves.
So I'm going to correct Nate.
It truly is a dream
We've
job,
known each
and
other
I love
since
coming to
before
work
middle
every
school,
single
and maybe
day.
he doesn't remember,
And one of my
but
favorite things-
back in the day, they used to bus all the gate kids from the entire school district to Cunha. And we used to do gate together when we were in elementary school. He probably doesn't think I should have been in gate. That might be why he doesn't remember. It's such a pleasure to get this award, and I'll just start. It's such a pleasure to get this award from my friend Nate. We've known each other a really long time. He's somebody I've always admired. And I will say, from his peers growing up here on the coast, we're so proud of him as a father, as a business person, and as a leader in our community. And I just want to give him a hand in his role with the chamber and all of his work in the community as well. All right, buckle up. I'm a talker. You had short speeches. Now I'm going to make up for lost time. I'll be quick. You know, most kids don't grow up considering local government as a career choice or even knowing what it was. I knew a little bit about it because of my frequency in the office at the high school with Naomi, and she would tell me about her role on the city council, and so I always knew it was something I was interested in. But as I came of age and started raising a family and really needed to buckle down on a career, there was only one thing I really, really cared about is I wanted a career that would make a difference. I worked for a few attorneys who were good attorneys, who used the power they had as attorneys to really change people's lives and help people who could not help themselves, speak for people who couldn't speak for themselves. And that was something I aspired to. And though that wasn't the path I was able to go down, 15 or 17 years ago, I found my way into a job with the county of San Mateo. And I loved working there. I loved the work that I did. I loved the fact that I was serving the community that I grew up in, the greater community that I grew up in, and where I was raising my children. And what was cool is as I progressed in my career at the county, the decision makers knew that I was from the Coastside. And so they loved to say, oh, this needs to happen. Matthew, go figure it out. And so I got to work on some great projects. I worked with Sonrisas, a great dental program here on the coast for people who can't afford dental care on their own. I got to work on the Coastside Clinic when it transitioned from being a struggling nonprofit, making sure that it stayed as a place for people in the community to get health care that the county now provides. And then kind of the grand opus of it all was when I was assigned to represent the county on the partnership to build this beautiful new library. And they always heard me say, whatever happened to those letters, I want one of those letters. And I never thought I'd get one. So thank you, my library friends. But it was through that project that I connected with the team at Half Moon Bay and got to know what a great team of staff members and city council members you had here on the coast. And when this job is a job I would aspire to in any city, and when it came available here in Half Moon Bay, and they said, Matthew, would you be interested in applying and coming to work here? It was a dream come true. This is my dream job, and I am so blessed to have a job like this where I get to be involved in so many different things, get to work with so many incredible people, people who dedicate, they work all day and they dedicate all the rest of their time to serving this community, and I get to work with them every day. I'm really inspired by the service that's provided by the members of this community. I love seeing the old faces that have been here my whole life. I used to get my teeth fixed at the Shepherd Family Clinic, and now to see Brian here taking that over, that's awesome. I've known the Surtees forever. It is so great to work in my community, to serve my community, and I'm blessed because, I make lots of mistakes, but I think being a Coastsider and people knowing that my heart is right. My mind might always be right, but my heart is right. People forgive me and let me keep trying because they know that I care about this community and I want it to be a great place. I'm super grateful for our team that's here to support me tonight. Our city council, we have such an incredible relationship between the city council, staff, the chamber, and these are not always relationships you can take for granted in this career. Sometimes staff of cities are at odds with their own city councils, with the Chamber of Commerce, the businesses they work with, and there's so much collaboration here. I'm so blessed to be in a position to do that. I'm grateful for my wife to be here. I work sometimes some really, really long hours, but my family knows how much I love my work, and so they support me through it, and I hope to set an example for my children that your career can be much more than just a paycheck or trying to get rich. It's about what you give back through every day of your life. So thank you so much for this recognition. I don't feel like I deserve it, but I am ultra grateful that you chose me to receive this award tonight. Thank you.
The next award is going to be Role Model of the Year. This award is going to go to someone who, through outstanding community service, volunteerism, exemplary actions, humanitarianism, charity, and/or heroic deed, and has a significant impact on the community. Their outstanding behavior makes them a role model for theirs or future generations. Please welcome to the stage La Doctora, Dr. Belinda Hernandez Arriaga from Alas to present the award.
When I think of role models, I think of who represents voices of others to inspire hope. I think of who is an advocate, a friend, and an ally. A role model in Half Moon Bay is one that sees the strengths of each individual when others see a deficit. In today's time, a role model stands for justice, and that is why I'm so honored to be standing here tonight to share with you more about Joaquin Jimenez. Joaquin has lived in Half Moon Bay since the age of 13 years old. This is home to him. He has grown up in this beautiful community, and as we said, a place that we all love. And I guess we could say that he is moon-raised. He has worked in our community as a teacher, an advocate, and now proud to say that he has changed the landscape of our farm worker community by working along the coast with farm workers from Pescadero all the way to Half Moon Bay with the programs of Puente and Alas to support the farm workers and their families. Joaquin is also a co-founder of the Half Moon Bay Latino Advisory Council, And one of the things I'm so proud of about Joaquin is that he never stops dreaming of plans for our future of the coast and all that he wants to do to help contribute to make it a better place. I'd like to also recognize his family. As someone myself that works in the community, I know it takes a family to stand behind him to be able to do this work. So I'd like to kindly ask that Joaquin's family stand up and you get to meet the people that are the backbone of Joaquin Jimenez. And with that, thank you so much, Chamber, for recognizing Joaquin as Role Model of the Year. I'm very proud to present the Role Model of the Year tonight, Joaquin Jimenez.
I'm a strong believer that things happen for a reason. You know, I've done work in the community, you know, in the school district. I graduated, I came out of high school here in Half Moon Bay. I went through the school system. And one of the things, you know, I said, no, I want to go back to Half Moon Bay and be with my community. Because I knew then, you know, that we were in the shadows. And many years later, we have been able to accomplish that. We have. And we are accomplishing a lot of things because we are working together, you know, businesses, you know, the school district, different organizations, we are all together. And it's not just us doing the, you know, making the ripples in the rough waters, it's all of you. All of you are doing something for this community to make everybody feel welcome. And I want to thank you, you know, this is not for me. It's for you. Thank you.
All right, the next award is the Mayor's Award. This award goes to the Mayor's choice of a chamber member who deserves the recognition of the mayor over her term. Please welcome to the stage, Harvey Rohrback, 2019 Mayor of the City of Half Moon Bay, presenting the award.
1/3 of the people who live on the Coastside are Latinos. And like Joaquin said, they've been in the shadows. And I think we're beginning to recognize that and trying to do what we can to empower a group of people who need to become part of the community. So tonight, we're going to honor somebody who has done more to get the Latino community engaged and work with us. Belinda Arriaga, as the executive director of ALAS, deserves the Mayor's Award.
ALAS is a community program that's focused on the arts, mental health, social justice, and community building, making a difference on the Coastside because we're able to highlight the voices of the Latino community. ALAS is connected to many organizations around the community, the library, tutoring program, and education program, and part of the Boys and Girls Club team. We need volunteers, so if you're interested, please come and be a part of ALAS. I really want to say, and it makes me want to cry, because I remember about 5 years ago when we worked with Rick Kowalczyk, City Council Rick, and one thing he would always tell us is we need to be one community. That was a theme, the one community, right? And we always thought about that, like, yes, how do we be one community? And you know, tonight what I want to say is that we have become one community because so many, all of you, the city, the mayor, have listened to each of us, have heard the children, have seen the families, have taken on issues, have opened the doors for ALAs to happen, have increased mental health support in our community. And thank you, Harvey, for believing in ALAs, for seeing ALAs. Thank you, Chamber, and thanks to all of you tonight.
Alice is recognized beyond Half Moon Bay. I'm going to present to Belinda recognition from Jackie Spear, Kevin Mullen, and Jerry Hill. They've all recognized the work that she's done.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this belongs to ALAs, all the children, all the families, our board that makes this happen, all our volunteers and everyone. It's not me, it's the whole community.
The next award is the Education Award. This award goes to a business or nonprofit which contributes to the elevation and enhancement of education on the coast. Please welcome to the stage a very close personal friend of mine from Coastside Hope, Judith Guerrero, who is here to present the award.
2019, the Half Moon Bay Library hosted over 490 programs for all age groups. For this and many, many more reasons, they are the winner of the Education Award.
Thank you so much for this wonderful accolade. It really shows that we are valued by the community we serve. At San Mateo County Libraries, one simple tagline embodies everything we do: open for exploration. It speaks to our role in enriching the community, supporting unparalleled access to information and ideas, and celebrating open-mindedness and lifelong learning. These ideals have never been more apparent than at our new Half Moon Bay Library, where education and exploration take place in many new and exciting ways.
We are so excited to receive this award from the community. The Chamber actually meets, the Chamber Education Committee meets every month to get together, and we all talk about how we can serve our community. So I really feel like this award is shared with sort of everybody in the community as well.
It's time for the Green Business Award. And this award is going to go to a business that conforms to environmental regulations and preserves the natural resources of the coastside, properly manages and recycles and keeps their areas litter-free, uses sustainable practices, and minimizes impacts on the environment, protects the rich and unique cultural heritage of the coastside. Please welcome to the stage Kirsten Hagen from Compass Realty to present this award.
In the groundswell of the heightened awareness of environmental issues and damage to our planet every day, many of us are motivated to do something about it, but we don't know what we can do to actually make a difference. Shell Cleve entered the scene less than 2 years ago, creating Sea Hugger, and she has definitely made a difference.
We visit schools, we visit community groups, we present information about the issue. So we're here at Pillar Point Harbor. This is where our sea bin is located. This is a pilot project. We're hoping to eventually have more throughout the harbor. What the sea bin does is it's basically a robot. It's like a Roomba for the marina. It works 24/7, cleaning the water of marine oil, microplastic, and macroplastic. So that's what Sea Hugger is here to do. We're here to share this information with people so that hopefully they can make changes, they can take action, and we can restore the health of our beautiful Mama Ocean. So my husband and I moved our 3 daughters from Southern California to Half Moon Bay 26 years ago, and it was one of the best decisions we ever made. Half Moon Bay is truly an amazing place. It has unparalleled natural beauty. It has a real sense of community, which you don't find in many other areas. And it has incredible opportunities all around us. Something I love most about Half Moon Bay is that it's nestled up to the ocean. We like to call her Mama Ocean. And it's more than just something pretty that we get to look at in our commutes or from our kitchen windows or from our schools. The ocean is really a part of us. It's a place where we can recreate, from surfing to walking along the beach with beachcombing with our dogs to watching birds and spotting whales. It's a place where many of us make our livelihood, from tourism to the fishing industry. It's a place where we go for solace, to find, just to let the waves wash away our cares of the day. So we thank you, and we really appreciate this Green Award, and with this Green Award, we're gonna keep Half Moon Bay blue.
All right, the next award is going to be the Innovative Business Award. This award goes to a chamber member who has displayed innovative and creative thinking in their business, a business person who has thought out of the box to enhance their business and the patron experience. Please welcome to the stage Ginger Miniletti of Bay World Travel to present the award.
Ursula Schneider had several careers before her dream of opening a true Swiss chocolate confectionery.
I will keep this short and sweet. I'm here on behalf of Ursula Schneider, and we are a very unique little store that brings joy and satisfied taste buds to many, as most of you already know. Our business has been thriving in Half Moon Bay for 3 years now, and there is nowhere else we'd rather be. We really love the community here. It's all together, and you guys, you make us thrive, you make us who we are, and we just want to give back to the community what you guys give to us, and we thank you so much for that.
All right, the next award is the Chamber Member Longevity Award. This award's going to go to a chamber member who has continuously supported the chamber for a long time. I want to welcome to the stage Diane Passon from HMB Media to present the award.
1978. Oh my gosh, how long ago was that? Well, don't everybody answer, but that is a whole lot of teeth. Whoa. Do you know how many economic downturns we've had in that amount of time? Plenty. But they did not just survive. Shepherd Family Dentistry thrived. Whoa.
Well, I think if you look at a lot of different dental practices, they'll have really generic names like Mountain View Dental or something like that. Whereas with Shepherd Family Dentistry, it's something that we care about, that we put our name on, and they know that we're going to be here for a long time. We're not production driven. We're not trying to see as many people as possible. We can take more time with patients if they need it. And the nice thing about that is we get some people that are very afraid of the dentist and they need a lot of time. And sometimes it can be a challenge when you're working with them, but when you have somebody that's really afraid and you get through and they have like this tooth might need to be pulled if you don't take care of it, and you're able to get that person to relax and receive treatment, that really makes me feel good. And I know that I'm making a difference in that person's life, and that really makes me feel good about what I do.
I think one of the biggest examples of why he's involved in the community, or his commitment to the community, is he's really committed to local journalism. And he has been, their family, Shepherd Family Dentistry, has been a supporter of the Half Moon Bay Review since the beginning of time. I mean, really, 1970s, that's a very long time. And they're always there, and they do it because it's important to have, like, especially today, really good news, and they believe that. And I can't think of a better measure of somebody who's really supporting the community. One of the reasons that they like Shepherd Family Dentistry is because when they go there, the culture is all about the caring for the client. And apparently, they actually like to go to the dentist. I mean, who does that? Well, I can tell you, because I am a client of the Shepherd Family Dentistry, and it wasn't until this event last year when everybody, including the MC, who stood at this podium said that they went to Shepherd Family Dentistry. So this year I made the switch, and everything that I've heard is absolutely true. They're just rock star, stellar, awesome. It's hard to do something for a really long time and to continue to do it with immense passion and caring, and they do. And Brian is not just a really amazing leader in our community, he's also just a really good friend to so many people. So congratulations, Brian, on this longevity award. I hope you stay another 40 years.
Thank you very much. I'm all flushed. It's warm up here. Yeah, I remember 1978. It was a good year. I turned 3. I stopped wearing diapers. And we joined the chamber. My parents joined the chamber. And I started working with them in 2011, and I got to see all the good stuff the chamber did. So when I bought the business in 2015, it was a no-brainer to maintain membership with the chamber. Chamber does all kinds of stuff for the community, both for the business and for tourism. And one of the things that immediately comes to mind is when PG&E started turning off the lights, the chamber was there sending out surveys to see what the economic impact was. So they were quantifying the economic loss, and then they also had a forum where we got to talk to our elected leaders and talk to them and gave us a voice so they could actually listen to the damage that was being done to this place when the power was turned off. And I feel that membership with the chamber is membership that matters. So thank you very much.
All right, we ready for the last award? You guys ready to do this? It's a big one. This is the Business Hall of Fame Award. This award's going to go out to a business that has involvement in other community and commerce activities outside of the chamber, which contributes to the mission of the chamber. They support the Coastside, thereby furthering the quality of life here on the coast. Please welcome to the stage, once again, Gristlyn Greet, your CEO, Chief Executive Optimist from the Chamber of Commerce, to present the award.
So for this one, when businesses were being put out there for the Hall of Fame, when Miller Dutra Coastside Chapel came up, instantaneously everybody had a heartwarming story to tell about how the chapel had taken care of them at a time when they felt their absolute lowest. They were losing loved ones, but they took comfort in the fact that Miller Dutra cared for them. We actually had a few tears shed during that process because people were so moved by the experiences that they had there. And so once Miller Dutra was put on the table as a possible recipient, all other conversations stopped, and we knew that they were the one. They've been on the Coastside for going on 100 years, serving our community, and we would like to present them with our Hall of Fame Award.
Hi, I'm Marianne Cruz. Welcome to Miller Dutra Coastside Chapel. We are a full-service funeral home and crematory located here in Half Moon Bay. We have been serving the same families generation after generation, and that's why families love Miller Dutra, because we've served their parents, their grandparents, aunts, uncles. So we're very popular with the community.
We help people at one of the worst times of their lives. Si habla español, if anybody needs help in Spanish, we speak Spanish. If you want to pre-plan or have any questions or concerns about anything funeral related, I'm there every day. Come in, check out the chapel, look around, ask questions. We encourage you to kind of plan for the future, because we're all going to end up needing a funeral director like myself. So the best for last. I'm the last person to see everyone, literally. So thank you very much. We appreciate your business.
This is an annual event, and as was seen on the slides, it's the 57th year that this event has gone on, really promoting the excellent work that our businesses and citizens do in the Coastside and how everybody loves it. And I think the sentiment was said at least 100 times tonight about how everybody loves it here. And every award winner was completely worthy. And I was just joking with one of my friends that I had to make sure I didn't raise my hand to give every award out because I had some really amazing story about every single person, so which is really exciting because I've only been here for a year, so to already feel at home is a really special thing and doesn't happen in a lot of places, so I was really stoked about that.
This event was an event that is so sweet because for the community itself, you heard so much about how the community is coming together and feeling like it's not separate communities, it's not two separate communities, it's really one community, and that's really what we're going for in Half Moon Bay. And one of the things that I love about Half Moon Bay, everywhere I go in this town, I know half the people at any location. When I go out to dinner, it's kind of like you go say hi to a bunch of people and you know half the people there. When I go to New Leaf, you know half the people that's there. When I drop my kids off at school, I know a bunch of the people that are there. And the other thing that I really appreciate about Half Moon Bay, the community aspect, which was talked about very deeply here tonight in this room. In my own world, there is a bunch of people that take, it says, everybody hears the phrase, it takes a village. And in Half Moon Bay, I feel like the village exists. And this village does take care of its people in so many different ways. And our children get to be free-range children because there's other families looking after the children. The community members are all taking care of each other. And we heard here tonight at this chamber event how all the different businesses in the community are part of taking care of the community itself. You've got the people taking care of the elderly. You've got the people taking care of the actual businesses, and you've got the businesses themselves taking care of the people as well. So it's a big love fest. I'm excited. I think Half Moon Bay is a great place to live. And then why I love Half Moon Bay personally, I'll throw out there, I walk outside of my house and I'm immediately immersed in nature, right away. And so that to me is number one important. And we live close enough to what I say, I call it the this and the that. I don't know if you've seen Seinfeld and you know that, but the this to me is what we live in Half Moon Bay. And the that exists over the hill, which allows us to live in Half Moon Bay because most of us either need to work over the hill or work at home and have businesses that are supported by us over the hill to support the lifestyle that allows us to be in this amazing place and live in this really unique and very serene place that we call home. And this community right here is what makes it all happen, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for coming out. Give yourselves a round of applause because we came out, we dressed up, we ate, we supported each other in the, wait for it, most beautiful place on earth, Half Moon Bay, California.